we have more internalized meltdowns in the form of anxiety, depression, burnout. Yes, I did have meltdowns as a child. They were called temper tantrums and naughty child syndrome, I think, when I was a child. It's like, yeah, I was the problem kid in my family. I know that. Sorry about, brother and sisters. Sorry. But, I didn't realise I wasn't trying to be difficult. I wasn't trying to be naughty. I hated it when I was like that. But I just didn't get it. So that's why I was like I was. So, yeah, anyway, sorry. Um, you can be good at small talk and still be autistic. I'm bloody good at small talk sometimes. I just fill in the gaps, I just like talking, which, it's like, this is the real me, When I was at school, I was so quiet, I was so shy. I was still extrovert, and that I really wanted to connect, and that's where I got the energy. I was desperate to connect for those connections. But, the shyness and the holding back, the autism, it held me back. So that was not the real me. School kids, people I went to school with, that wasn't the real me. You've not seen the real me. So that's why I've changed so much over the years. So, yeah, I mean, girls and women, we often get diagnosed with absolutely everything but autism, because it's like, no, autism is a boys thing, surely. Adult women don't get. It's like, you don't get it. We've lived with it all our lives. We don't just suddenly get it. It's always been there. But, it's some doctors, I think, back in the dark ages. I mean, my God, I remember going through such a burnout period when I was about 16. Yeah, I remember it was the last year at school, and I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't handle. I went through a phase I just couldn't handle being in a classroom with kids. I just couldn't bear being in the whole school environment. And I kind of, and I just said to my mum, it's like, I think I've got depression. That's how I think I phrased it. I think, Mum, I've got depression. I can't cope. And so she took me to see the doctor. Unfortunately, I didn't see the lovely Dr. Parks, which was our family GP. He was nice, he was a bit younger than his partner in Calfold. Unfortunately, I saw him, and Mum was in there, and you agree. She's of a generation, or she was of a generation. You basically listen to the doctor. Doctor knows best, So, it was basically went through all how I was feeling, and obviously I've probably filtered out a lot, but it's just like, I just can't cope and whatever. And he's like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 16. You're a 16-year-old girl. What do you expect? That was his response. It's like, whoa. I mean, he's probably dead now anyway, but, so he's not, he certainly wouldn't be doctoring now, I don't think, because he was old then, as this back in the 80s. But I remember going back in the car, and there's my mum saying, it's like, oh, well, you've been told there's nothing wrong with you, so that's good, isn't it? It's like, oh, no, there's something wrong with me, I just don't know what it is, but never mind. So yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, little girls are often told the behaviour is just, you're just being too sensitive, you're just too much, it's like, it's not ladylike, that sort of attitude. And, it's like the special interest thing. You get little boys, it's like, oh my God, they're obsessed with this, that, and the other. I've always been obsessed with maps, funny enough. But it's like sometimes autistic girls, their obsessions lie with animals, books. They're all very socially acceptable for young girls, so nothing's really thought of it. So I think, yeah, girls also, we're trained to blend in, be people pleasers, not to rock the boat. So we get very good at hiding the struggle, as we just want to be accepted. I think that's very much a little girl thing. It's like, you just want to be accepted, be part of the in crowd, and, so a lot of people women do fall through the cracks. Doctors just not knowing what to look for. I think particularly if you come across as being friendly, conversational, small talk, whatever, intelligent, You know, I mean, and there's also the label, like the old hysteria, Victorian hysteria label. You're just over anxious, over dramatic, emotionally unstable, blah blah. Oh my god, I've gone to 15 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, I think we just end up blaming ourselves. You know, we've got to stop doing that. I must stop doing that. I mean, now, you know, now I know that I'm autistic. It does mean that I can stop beating myself up so much. It means that I got a route forward that I never had before. A weight has lifted. And it's, you know, I mean, they go back. It's like you end up blaming yourselves, and you spend decades just thinking that you're failing as a human being without kind of realising that the system is actually kind of failing you. Your brain is a little bit different. I mean, all brains are different, but you know, the autistic brain isn't really designed to fit in totally in a non-autistic world. So, right, I'm going to stop this one and yeah, probably cut this one up. 16 minutes. Oh my god, that's ridiculous.